Going live.
Good morning, YouTube. Today is Tuesday, December 26th. That makes it Boxing Day in some countries. Good morning, Tom and Anthony.
Good
Morning.
morning, host.
How are you guys doing? Merry Christmas. Glad that we made it through. We got to start with the one with children. Anthony, any tears on Christmas this year?
No tears.
Awesome. That is,
No
you know
tears.
what? The LaPera girls are growing up. That's awesome. That's great.
No tears, man.
Great. No tears over here either. Tom?
It was a good Christmas. Last one with me and just the wife. So
Ooh.
it was a nice Christmas. So we got to enjoy it with us. And next year will certainly be different.
I guess now that you're getting through the holidays, the countdown is on to one very important day now, huh?
Correct. But not without making a pit stop on Boxing Day here first.
Boxing Day. So Tom is a soccer fan. Tom, tell us a little bit about today if you're a soccer fan.
Boxing Day. I don't know the whole origination of it, but in England they celebrate Boxing Day the day after Christmas, and it is the day that they open their presents because Christmas is a sacred day. But lucky for us, they play soccer all day on Boxing Day, so that's why I love it.
Gotcha. Yeah. Get those bets in early. I'm sure the games start early.
Yeah, they were flying this morning already. DraftKings is open 24/7.
Well, since we're talking about Christmas gifts, we got to discuss a gift that the Fair Credit Reporting Act gives all of us, and that's called trigger leads. It's something that makes every creditor or every lender look bad. None of us have any control over trigger leads. And frankly, it's the credit bureaus that are somehow legally allowed to sell information of when your credit gets pulled. So let's go back in time a little bit. You call one of us to get pre-approved. We pull your credit for a pre-approval through the 3 credit bureaus. We try to hide all your information as possible. We will delete phone numbers. We take out email addresses. We try to do everything we can. Unfortunately, the credit bureau is allowed to put your name on a list that you've had your credit pulled. That's all the information they're allowed to share. Grimy lenders will then buy that information from the credit bureau. Now, so Anthony just got pre-approved. His credit was pulled. Now Anthony's name is on a list because I pulled his credit. Anthony starts getting 15 phone calls from grimy lenders. Hey, Anthony, looks like you need a mortgage. Let me give you a quote. Hey, Anthony. And all of a sudden, Anthony calls me back. They're like, hey, Ryan, what in the hell have you done? My phone won't stop ringing. They're all sales calls. Did you give away my information? And guys, and go on Google. People give Google reviews all the time to lenders because they feel the lender is the one giving away their information. Unfortunately, it's not the case. There is a House bill to make this illegal right now. The problem is a lot of the big national lenders are the ones that buy trigger leads. A lot of the big national lenders are the ones that give money to the politicians or to people to go fight for them on Capitol Hill. So I don't know if it's going to go anywhere soon, but trigger leads are as annoying to us as they are to the buyers. I hate them, but unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about it.
Yeah, and it's constant. It's constant on every file too. I mean, we try to do what we can, getting rid of certain information in there before the credit pull, but it's inevitable that they're going to call. And I do have a lot of clients. They come back to me, hey, am I supposed to answer all these calls? Why are all these banks calling me right now? And I'm like, you can answer if you want, but you could also just ignore them. If they want to leave you a voicemail and something is important, but they do blow you up for a few days, and it's tough to stop.
It makes us look bad because it really does make it look like that I just gave away someone's information because a half hour after I pull credit, all these other lenders are giving them a call.
Yeah. It's like, oh, how much did you get for this, Ryan?
Yeah, and it's like 30. Like I've had clients say they got 30 calls in the same day. They had to shut their phone off,
Yeah.
which is absurd. So, I mean, I think informing those clients up front, letting them know, like, look, everything's confidential. Equifax is one of the credit bureaus that sells the info. Save my number so we don't get lost, with the other 30 spewing, bottom feeder stuff, like it's definitely unfortunate. So hopefully it does pass. Because
it's important you get your client over to the optoutprescreen.com as well. Any consumer can get to that. So if you do hate getting these sales calls, or it's not only for these trigger leads getting a mortgage, it could be for anything. You got to head over to that website.
Say that again for the people, Tommy.
Optoutprescreen.com. Optoutprescreen.com.
And that's like a no call list, or what is that?
Yeah, correct. That's a do not call list. You don't want to be on any list of any, I'll say company. I don't know the better.
Any trigger lead list?
Any trigger lead company. Yeah. You're off that list, and that could be for credit cards. That could be for anything.
Right. And trigger leads aren't for mortgages themselves. Anytime you'll notice this, anytime you apply for credit, more than likely you're going to get a couple random phone calls. Hey, do you need a quote for a boat? Do you need another RV quote? Because remember, whenever you get credit pulled, a lot of the times it is categorized of the type of credit pull, whether it's for an auto or a recreational vehicle or a mortgage or just a flat credit card. So, I mean, a company gets those lists and start cold calling, hoping that the consumer gets confused and thinks that, those people are associated with us. I get that phone call a lot. Hey, is this guy associated with you? It's like, nope, not associated with us at all. Unfortunately, even if we take all of the buyer's information out of the file, there's third-party companies. Your phone number can be on the internet somewhere else on social media where they can do cross-referencing and try to find your phone number. So unfortunately, it's called a trigger lead. It's just notification to third parties that you've had your credit pulled and they're just fishing for business. Like Anthony says, ignore all those phone calls. They're literally third parties. Unless you want to talk to 30 people and get pre-approved by 30 people, go for it.
No, that's a good info. Get out there because, it happens constantly. And it even happens to people. They'll get a ton of spam mail from these banks and different lenders trying to get them sign up for other credit cards. So it's good for the consumer to be aware of that and not to get wrapped into something else that's not with the main subject area they're trying to get.
I mean, unfortunately, this world is full of people that doesn't want to work and they want to scam the people that do work. Because so much is electronic, we have to do the most we can to protect us and our clients. And sometimes you just got to take time and read that small print. I mean, guys, we even know separate of trigger terms or trigger leads. We'll get calls after closing. Hey, you guys are telling me I need to pay to get a copy of my deed, and they use a name very similar to us. It's not our exact name, and it's a small print, not affiliated with your lender in any way. But they try to trick people and get them to pay for things that they're going to get for free. It stinks. And you can't explain all aspects of everything, but you just want to alert consumers to some of these things that, give us a call if you have questions. We can lead you in the right way. The last thing we want is anyone getting scammed. Absolutely.
No, so that's good stuff for the day after Christmas. Consumer alerts.
I mean, did you see this gift card scam that's going on at Target? I mean, talk about you're buying a gift card, then you're cutting they're opening them up very carefully. They're cutting off the barcode. They're re-gluing them and taking them back to Target. And Target has no clue this is happening. You go to Target, you grab a gift card. I'll throw $100 on for Anthony. They already got the barcode. Boom, money goes directly to them.
Thank you for activating.
I saw this other thing, and this is where the world's going. They're using AI voice now to call your family. They're stealing people's voice to call your family to say, hey, I just got arrested. I hit this person. I'm in jail. I need you to wire this money right now. And you family members call the actual person and they don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Thank God me and my family have something for that. We got a code word. You want to know what the code word is?
Nope, don't say it.
Mortgages.
Okay, there you go. The Burkos are high on the scam list right now.
Say mortgages and you're out of everything.
But I mean, the world is becoming crazy where it's like, I feel like there's more people out there trying to scam you right now than there is people just trying to find a job and make a living.
Yeah, it's kind of sad.
It's very sad. It's kind of where this country is right now.
And a lot of people actually do get taken advantage of. So
they do. I mean, take time, just read, guys. I know I don't like to read anything anymore, but when it comes to a mortgage, when it comes to financing, when it comes to anything of this nature, take time, take a couple minutes, do the reading, give us a call. We don't want anyone getting scammed, and we hate trigger leads with everyone else. Anthony, you got anything to wrap us up today?
No, I mean, I think the topic was great, letting the people know. I mean, it's one of the annoying parts about applying for credit. So,
and if anyone wants to look into it, it's called the Fair Credit Reporting Act. It is out there. It is 100% legal somehow, not illegal. It is legal for the credit bureaus to sell this information. Again, there's a bill in the House trying to make this illegal. I don't see that going anywhere because special interests, there's way too much money behind them, and I don't think it's going anywhere. So
yeah, I don't disagree.
Well, we'll just keep trucking in 2024. Happy Boxing Day, and take care of those kids this week off school. Hopefully you don't pull your hair out with them being home, and I'll see you guys Friday.
all right, see you guys.